Hey Capricorn, hey Capricorn. It's Christelle here. I am. Just I am here. I am here. Listen, this is a reading for you, a moon love reading. I'm putting the two moon cycles together, and we're looking into love this reading. I will be coming back in a week or 10 days to show you to give general readings for each sign. Now, there are these two moon cycles. The full moon is in Capricorn on July 5th. Undoubtedly, this gives you a little boost, and it does take its toll on you. What does that mean? You might be feeling the need to do some more work in the public for society, and you want others to acknowledge you, and you might even feel shy about that, and also a little resentful because people don't they ignore you, but you have to trust your inner values. And in general, bones, take care of your bones because your backbone may start speaking to you in this period. Not to everybody, but to some. And also the new moon in Cancer on July 20th is going to particularly influence you. What does this happen? What does this mean? This is a sensitive moon. You'll start thinking about your place in the world and how you're connected to others around you and what is going on out there. Are you doing the right thing for positive change? Can you contribute in some way? This, as I said, will impact you the most, just like Cancer and Gemini as well. But at the same time, you're going to have some great thoughts about what it will take to make yourself feel safe and secure, both at your place and in your own skin. You feel like you're not there yet? Well, let's go now and figure out what I have to do, whether you want to move to a new spot or work on a little bit of self-empowerment. So let's start with the collection of fine arts paintings and give us a focus here in the beginning. I love this. This came out for another reading. This is The Prince by Schulberg. Look at that beauty. The Prince by Schulberg. Such a gorgeous painting. Oil. Okay. Then I have the Gustav Klimt tarot, gilded tarot that we'll see. I'll show you these one by one. Okay, now let's take a look at this. We have here the Eight of Wands. Okay, Eight of Wands. Now, a friend of mine, Nelita, hello, she used to say to me, these are called the shooting wands of love. All right, now this, and it's usually couched for speed. It is a fast-moving card. It happens very quickly. And this reading is all about love, so let's see. This is the Emperor, Major Arcana. We have here the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is always such a difficult card. You see that mask there before you. It's always such a difficult card, but we're going to look at that a little bit. Then another five, the Five Major Arcana, the fifth card, which is the High Priest. So these two may be related, without a doubt they are. And the Four of Coins. And the Four of Coins is always, in my readings, generally it announces you arising from your ashes. But of course, what does that mean? It means you have to burn first, right? So let's get prepared for that. Now, what am I looking at? Capricorn. I tell you, you're characterized. People from the outside look at you and they say, oh my God, what a passionate woman, what a passionate man. Look at those eyes. Look at the way they move. Look at them. Look at their mystery behind them, And there is, but there's not much mystery, actually. You give off, in this month in particular, a seemingly mysterious countenance, okay? But you're really going for one thing and one thing only. You had in the past, maybe past couple of months, past year, past 6 months, put a plan into action, and you're riding that plan out. And this is a time, especially with this Eight of Wands, where you're going to see that through. Now, there is something here involving a loved one who's been in your mind, on the back burner, somewhere around you, either because they have been communicating with you, they've never stopped communicating with you, or because they wanted to in some way come back and get into your life. If they're not into your life now, in with you now. And what I'm seeing, though, is that there's like a cat and mouse. You play cat and mouse with this person, a cat and mouse love game. Let's see how that's going to work out, how it's going to pan out. I'll take 3 cards over the prince. And we have, these are Destiny Oracle cards. Nemico, the enemy, sollievo, relief, and riuscita d'affari, a good deal went well. Well, it looks like to me there may be more than one person here in your life, and while you're waiting for that one to come back, you're going to have fun with all of the wrong princes or princesses. Now, that's okay, I want to say everybody does it, but everybody doesn't do it, but surely everyone thinks of it. So let's leave it at that. I'm going to the 8 of Wands, the incoming card, Capricorn, and see what that is all about. We've got dolore, pain, dolore. Then we have matrimonio, marriage. And then we have lutto, which is a mourning. All right, you're mourning, you're grieving. And it looks like some of you may be grieving a loss and not necessarily a death. This is grieving a loss of a loved one, either because they have left suddenly. This 8 of Wands talks about suddenly, but this opens the door for you, Capricorn. This opens the door to you to go back and look at that person that you put on the back burner. I'm looking at, this is very typical of all the readings, these moon cycles here, this moon cycle in particular, that has someone coming in and someone going out. This seems to be a theme in this month. I'm looking at the Emperor now. You may be involved with an Aries, a male or female, which is the Emperor card. I have a business person, uomo d'affari, businessman here, business person. Allegria is happiness. And then we have malatia, which is illness. Now, happiness and illness tells me that one day you're up, one day you're down, but in relation to something that has you spending money. All right, it has you spending money, an investment that you made. You're up about it, you're down about it, you're thinking of everything, all of the money you're going to have to pour, you will have to pour into that venture or that home or that property, and maybe you didn't factor that in. And so it's, you have a lot of time on your hands to think of things, and this is what you're thinking. Now this 5 of Cups that I said, let's see what that 5 of Cups is all about. Why did that come out with that little mask on the card? We have impossibilità, impossibility. Then we have messaggio, message. And then we have messaggero, messenger. So it looks like there is a halt. All right, there's a halt in any kind of venture that you have put your money in, whether it's a purchase, whether it's an investment, whether it's in a business that you're investing in. So that is why that 5 of Cups has come out. But then we've got this 5 major arcana, the High Priest. In Italian, it comes out as il Papa, the Pope, which would be a high priest. Stare allerta, being on your guard. Casa, house, and regalo, a gift. It looks like you're in a market still. You're thinking, what shall I do? If this doesn't go well, if this investment that I put my money into doesn't go well, let me keep my eyes open for something else, because surely I don't want to get caught with get caught with nothing. So let's see what I can try to figure out and plan for the future. I've got here this 4 of coins, that you are rising from your ashes. And as you see, in the reading, you are burning like the ashes, and then you're going to be rising up. Phoenix, just like the phoenix. We have obstacles, ostacoli. Then we've got fidanzamento, an engagement. And then we have speranza, hope. Now, this rising from your ashes tells you a story that's pointing forward. This is a forward-looking card, and it's indicating up something coming up. What is it telling you? Look, Capricorn, whatever you have done, whatever is happening now, what will happen, what may happen, what can happen is this. All right, now the cards are telling you that, sure, you have seen that there were obstacles. We get that. You might rethink an offer that someone has made to you. They want to be in your life. And you kept pushing them away and pushing them away and pushing them away. Why? Because you're a person who wants to walk on your own 2 feet. You do not want to lean on someone, especially someone that you thought initially could not help you in some way. They wouldn't bring forward your plan for your own life. They wouldn't have your best interests in mind, you are thinking. So what do we have here? We've got the hope of a coming together in real terms, in a lifelong situation here. This is a cat and mouse. Again, it shows a cat and mouse game, a cat and mouse love game. I've got the runes here, and I want to cap the reading with this cast by casting runes. Let's take a look at what they can tell us. Whoop. Well, I don't know if you can see all of the runes, but yes, you can. You can see this is on its side. I'll move that here in front of the camera and put these in the middle and turn over the runes that I can't see. All right. All right. Now look, I'll start with this nameless, faceless rune, weird. And it is an undisclosed or faded rune, something that tells you there's something that's going to happen, Capricorn, that you have no clue will happen. There's a plan for you. Even if you make your own decisions, there is free will. We all know that. That's part of the game. But there's something that's going to come your way, and you're going to see a sharp change in plans. All right, we've got Rido, which is a Merkstave here. It's upside down. And Rido is the moving forward rune. And we just saw that there was an obstacle here. There were obstacles, plural, and something changed. And this means that there could be a glitch in the system, but nonetheless, it's a good time to negotiate other plans, other ideas. This is what Rido tells you. And start something new. Rido is the rune that talks about starting something new. Now we have Isa, and Isa is a rune that talks about a cooling down in a relationship. This relationship could be with somebody you were investing with. It could be a relationship, a partnership. It could be a family membership, but there's a cooling down in that department. Now I have, before it falls, I'll pull this up, which is Awats. And this is a powerfully protective rune. So let's remember that, and let's try to understand that no matter what happens, because you may feel during this month, especially about love and business, love and anything general in your life. How are these two things related, you think? You will be surprised. Weird has told you, and the Four of Coins has told you, there is something coming up on the horizon for you. We have here Fehu, which is, as you can see, upside down, Merkstave. And usually there is a gain to be made with other runes, with the proper runes. And I'm not seeing those proper runes that I can say, yes, you will be fulfilled. No, there's going to be a bit of a glitch. And both in the financial domain and in the romantic domain. It could be, just like I said, you made an investment and something is just not going well, and you have to try to not lose everything you've invested in, or something like that. Then I have here this is Urus. Urus is upside down, Merkstave, and there is a slowing down. You're starting to lose some of your energy. It is usually a healing room. Well, this is the opposite when it's in this position. You have strong emotions. The strong emotions can literally burn your energy, and you'll have to look at that. Be on the lookout for that. We have Perdro, and Perdro is a magical rune, and it's a rune that tells you, look, secrets are going to emerge and surprises will emerge. And as we've seen, these surprises will initially not seem like they're going to be good surprises, but like I said, there are hidden elements that are pointing you in a direction of a new plan. Then I've got Keenats. Now, Keenats is in the right position. Beautiful, warm energy, fire, strength. It's an opening up of starting something new. I keep saying it. Something new is on the horizon. Then I've got Otala, and this is on its side. I have to read this, Merkstave. Why? Because it talks about your possessions, and it talks about your obsessions with possessions, and something that you have invested in that is going to change. There is going to undergo a change. Here I have Lagos, which is bright stave. This is a good thing. It talks about things going smoothly because your intuition is at an all-time high, and you can practically see the changes that are underway. You even knew that they were going to happen, but you didn't want to look. You didn't want your eyes to be open to that. Yera, harvest, karmic rewards. The rewards new are coming in. Yera also talks about justice and legalities. You may have to have legal counsel if you need to get out of some kind of investment, perhaps. Then we have Anzus, and Anzus is a rune of communication. There's advice. You need to get legal counsel, and it all is about having counsel from people in the know that relate to what you have invested in and what you are interested in. Gee, Capricorn, I'm hoping that this was of help to you. And write down your story, your love story. It would be nice for us to exchange stories. And I'll be back in about a week's time, 10 days, for the general July readings. Namaste. Till we read together again. Bye-bye.